So I'm getting ready for the first meal of the year, 2021. Before I do that, I'm going to weigh myself and see exactly what I'm going to lose over the next 12 months. 88.1 kg. Okay, so I mean, I'm not very tall, 5'7". It's about 172 centimeters. Shape's not very good, quite loose. So I mean, the ideal weight for someone my height would be about 70 kg. So I need to lose between 18 and 20 kg to be at my ideal weight. That's obviously depending on how much muscle I gain also, because muscle also weighs quite a lot. But in terms of food, what I'm going to aim for is a low carb diet. I'm thinking, well, I've researched and I'm going to go for 50 grams of carbs or less per day. So I'm trying to keep it below 50 grams. The rest of the calories are going to come from protein and fats. But obviously mostly from protein. We'll try and keep my protein intake high. So what I have is for breakfast is 3 boiled eggs on 1 piece of toast. I got these 8 set of vitamins. Again, just to make sure my vitamins are topped up. A cup of coffee with a little bit of milk in it. And that's, well, in terms of macros, I've got 21 grams of carbs, 23 grams of protein and 15 grams of fat in that first meal. So I've got a lot of my allowance of carbs already in there, probably about half of my daily allowance, because obviously I want to keep it below 50 grams. I've got 21 at the moment, first meal of the day, so let's see where that takes me. Also, what I'm going to do is, after the meal, after say about an hour or so, I'm going to start drinking water. So sipping on water, obviously not drinking it all in one go, but just a sip here and there. Make sure it's all finished before breakfast. I've got 650 millilitres here, 650 millilitre bottle. Because obviously I've got to try and keep my water intake high as well. Apparently that helps as well with weight loss. And yeah, I'm going to eat and keep you posted on what I do next. See you for now. Second meal of the day now. What I've got is chicken steak mixed with a bit of salad. Roughly I've got about, again, 300 calories, just over. Carbohydrates 7 grams. Fat is about 15 grams and protein is 40 grams. So this meal is quite heavy on protein and again low on carbs. And with that also I've got a bottle of water again, which I'll probably sip through the meal and then obviously make sure it's finished before my next meal. So that's a refill. And after this meal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for an hour and then we're going to have a quick workout. It's going to be the first workout I'm going to do, probably for about 3 to 4 months. I'm not doing any sort of exercise since then. No running, no, basically nothing at all. So obviously once I've eaten, give about an hour to 2 hours for it to digest, and then make another video to show you how I'm going to work out for my first day. It's time for the first exercise of the year, 1st January. So what I'm going to do is I'm start off on my treadmill. I'm going to do 20 minutes on the treadmill, but I'm going to go really light. So I'm going to start off by doing 4 kilometers per hour. It's a program that I've set 4 kilometers an hour for a minute, then 6 for a minute, then 8 for a minute. So it's going to go 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8 until it gets to 19 minutes, and then for the 20th, until it gets to the 16th minute, then it's going to go for a 10 kilometer an hour sprint, and then step down slowly. Like I said, it's more of a jog than a run. First day, so I don't want to overdo it and injure myself or not get out of bed tomorrow. So we'll try this today and then we'll see how it goes, how I feel. Then I can increase the intensity if need be for the next workout. Okay, so that's my 20-minute run done. It felt alright. I mean, it was a bit easy, to be fair. The last sprint I had to increase the speed by 2 kilometers an hour, so the last sprint was 12 kilometers per hour, which is about 7.5 miles per hour, so it wasn't really that fast. But obviously it's the first day, so I don't want to again injure myself. Body felt okay. The only bit of pain I had was probably in the side of my calves. Just slight pain, and under my feet as well a little bit, just because I'm not used to the movement anymore. So I think that's what that was. But obviously, like I said, tomorrow I'll feel better and I'll get another workout done. What I'm gonna do now is try and do some skipping, probably a minute on and a minute off. Just probably 3 sets should be enough. I mean, I've probably forgotten how to skip now, to be fair. Not done it for so many years, but I bought myself a skipping rope, a speed rope, and let's see how I get on with this. See you in a sec. So, I felt that sweating to the max, felt that burn in my shoulders on both sides. So now I think I might do a little bit more exercises, see how I get on. I'm done now. I think that's me done. It's gonna hurt tomorrow. I can feel it. But that's day 1. Hopefully for the next few weeks, stick to this intensity. Then maybe after 2 weeks, I feel I might up it, include some more exercises. Okay, so I'm gonna get off. See you in a bit. Had my third meal of the day a few hours ago. What I had for my third meal was 2 fish fillets, which is again quite low in carbs and high in protein. I had both pieces because it was only like about 100 calories per piece, so I had to both of them to make it 200. And just to top up the calories, I've had to put on 30 grams of hot mayonnaise sauce, and then again I had to top it up with 20 grams of peanuts, just to make sure the calories exceed the 300 like I was planning to for all my 4 meals. So now it's time for the 4th meal of the day. It's not going to be a meal, it's going to be a shake, a protein shake. What I have is Impact Diet Whey from my protein, 60 grams. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 30 grams of peanut butter, again to increase the calories and the fat content of the shake, and also it tastes lovely as well when you put peanut butter in a chocolate-ish shake. It makes it taste like Snickers. I love it. So I'm going to add that in, put in some water, because I always drink my shakes with some water, so add some water in, add some ice in to make it cold, and then that will be the 4th meal of the day. I've worked it all out. Total calories for the day is 1,495, so 5 calories short of the 1,500 target. Carbs was 51 grams, so I've gone 1 gram higher than what I planned, but it's not a big deal. It's not major. It's only the first day, so I'll get used to maybe day 1 still. So what I'm going to be doing now is meal prepping for tomorrow's breakfast and tomorrow's lunch, because I'll be at work, so I won't have any time to make it before work. So I've got 3 eggs boiled. When I made my breakfast in the morning, I just boiled an additional 3 eggs because I knew I'd need it for tomorrow. So that's that by itself, with black coffee, which I'm going to take to work as well. Also what I have here is dry roasted peanuts. I've measured it out and it's 20 grams of peanuts. So that takes me to the breakfast being 330 calories, 5 grams of carbs only, fat is 23 grams, and protein is 24 grams. So that's a very, very low carb breakfast, which is good, which is what I want. And for lunch, what I'm doing is I'm cutting up some lettuce, peppers and onions, a bit of everything. They're the ones that I like. Obviously, depending on which ones you like, you can make it accordingly. What I've also got is a tin of tuna, a full tin of tuna, which is high in protein, low in carb again. And what I've done is, just to increase the fat content and the calories, I've added 30 grams of mayonnaise into that. So what I'm going to do is mix that up and just add it into the other side of that box. What I've done is I've made it for 2 days because I thought I'll just make the mess once, and then obviously I'm all sorted for the next 2 days lunch. So that, again, in terms of macros, it's just over 300 calories, again 325 to be exact. Carbs is 2 grams of carbs only, fat is 23 grams and protein is 26 grams. So the numbers match the breakfast and the lunch, pretty much identical in terms of macros. So that's good. So that gives me, when I get home from lunch, from work, sorry, that gives me some carbs to play around with, because I'll still have 40 grams of carbs, just over 40 grams that I can still consume after work. So then obviously when I get back from work, have a meal, may do a workout depending on how I feel, how my body feels from today, and have another 4th meal as well after obviously I've sorted myself out, freshened up and everything before bed. So that's what I'm going to try and do, have 4 meals per day, all between 300 and 400 calories. So the target I'm going for is 1500 calories per day. If I do go short, obviously it's not going to be by a lot, by a few. Obviously I will try and make it up the best I can, because I am counting my calories as I go along, just to make sure I'm on target, and obviously with the carbs, make sure I'm being under 50 grams of carbs as well. So hopefully it all works out, and yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow after I get back from work. Bye for now.